So always think big, see big, act big, and achieve big. Always think big, see big, act big, and achieve big. So that principle, first of all, like I say, don't forget, we say that everything begins like a seed. But a vision of what you want to implement is the, is the purpose, okay? So you want to implement something, this is the vision. You have to see the ending, okay, before to start. You have to have a clear image of what you want to achieve here before you start. But this image, make sure that it is so big. Don't put limitation in your mind. Never accept something that they say, and if you don't have a dream that people tell you that this is impossible, it's not a dream. If you ever have a dream, there's no challenges, it's a useless dream. You have to think. And when you think big, you have to begin to look at also strategies for high quality and high excellence services. So how can I deliver things to achieve that vision? In which time, which budget, and now when you see time, what we need to achieve it, and all those things we need, we begin to count at them. Okay, those people we need, and the furniture, all those things. Okay, this is the way you can set up something. So the vision give you a target. Write it down, because when we say vision, let me tell you, we are talking about vision. You have to know also target, because it's not the same thing. We are talking about information technology, we are talking about business administration. There's many things to do. You have a vision. This is what gives you the vision. The vision gives you the purpose. So you have to look for the target. The target gives you direction. Practical direction. So, because at least the positionment, you have to know. Like I also tell people, you can see a tailor who are just in your village or in your neighborhood is just a simple tailor, but they are tailor who won the private jet. Are you hearing me? They are tailor who own the private jet. That means that those people, they decide to input high quality for high people and great standard. So, like somebody, one of my mentors, he always say that your food, you may be the most best cooker, but who eat your food determine who you are. If your food is rich, but if you cook food for ministers, government, people, eminent people, it's not the same like a woman or a guy who are just in your neighborhood. It's not the same value. The same thing for a barber. There are barbers, they're just doing their thing, 20 dirhams, 40 dirhams, or they are barbers. Once they buy food, it's at least they begin by 5,000. This is for people high standard. arrivals home, they always take flight in first class. It's the same thing. So my question for you, in which category do you want to find yourself? It's a choice, like I'm always telling you. It's a choice to accept that I just want to do my thing. But to say that no, I want these things. Even His Majesty, peace on him, His King Mohammed VI, to attend my business, to come to decorate it or to dedicate it with us, to do something, or His Excellency President Buhari, to eminent people, governors, to attend this business I want to set up. It's a choice. And this choice has all to do with your vision of life. And what I'm doing right now, I'm shaking your minds. So, think big. That means think the higher way. Think which people I want to serve. Which people who have most impact in society. Because once you are serving those people, you can have what you want to say. You can influence easily the community. Let me give you a practical example. When the opposition or those people in politician realm, when they want to get somebody and to let him to fall down, all those stuff, they look for someone around him. In the same way, every person, whether woman, whether man, who are in the leadership position, they are not leading by their own self. They are always leading by those who are around them. So here, I want all of you to decide to find a practical solution you can offer a society a lot, to offer a solution for those people. Not just that, but also to be so humble to help those who are under the system, to let them to come. This is all my area of purpose I'm giving you today. How can we help those who are already there to find more comfort or satisfaction about life? Or how can we also help those who are under the system, those who are trivialized, those who are in abuse, every kind of things, to help them to raise up, whether in the financial status, whether in the area of life, in the family issue, all those things. Okay, how to help them come in that area. So CB is always see beyond what the problem you want to solve. Maybe somebody can want to just solve the problem for his own. Yes. Somebody just can just decide to say, okay, let me just offer my solution in a simple way for my small community. Another one will say, no, let me offer this solution for my region, my department. Let me offer this solution for my nation, Morocco, Nigeria. Let me offer this solution. Another will say, let me offer this solution for West Africa, or for North Africa. Let me offer this solution for the Africa continent. Other people will say, let me offer this solution for Europe, for America, for Australia, for Asia. Let me offer this solution globally. So think big, see big, act big. That means the way you act when you go to people and want to do a negotiation about what to buy, all those things. You don't beg for it. You go there and you ask humble but very with great stature of integrity to speak to them about what you want, the way you want it, and you have now to be open to the way you have to solve the problem together. So in everywhere you are, even in your home, many things is in your home like a problem. You have to begin to take those problems like a local development. How can I achieve? How can I offer a practical solution? Let me give an example. Many things will happen in apartment. For example, is that somebody finished to eat, he leave is there, or the house is not clean up. How can I brought the solution? Think about it, and that solution you can brought will solve also the problem of many people across the globe. Are you hearing me? So now this is the first thing, and I say achieve big. You cannot want to achieve big and make the mistake of Ikoyi building. Now, Ikoyi building, I don't know, 21 floor. What is the most highest floor in Nigeria? So is Ikoyi building who is most higher?
No.
50.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see somebody you want to be 21 floor, and firstly the engineer you recruit on the line, they find that there are some gaps, there are problems, and they told you, but you are still persistent, adamant, no, we can do it, and they even take back all the agreements, so they leave you, and you continue. That is the result. You cannot want to achieve big and not add quality to what you are doing. So when I'm working, I have to say, yes, engineer, okay, there's a problem, okay, we are ready to rebuild. It's not about money. We want to offer something that even the whole world have to come to see it. This is the way I want you guys to begin to think. Okay? Are you with me? Are you sure? All of you? I hope so. Sure. Okay. This is the way I want us to think. Okay? So now, practical area, I want, let me just give you one before I can proceed. So everything celebrated today will become tolerated tomorrow or even despised. This is a principle. Notice. Everything celebrated today will become tolerated tomorrow or even despised. I can add to it, any excellent discovery of yesterday is today tolerated or even rejected. Everything celebrated today will become tolerated tomorrow or even despised. Do you know what that means? That just means that, you see, today, in the next, just in the next future, if you enter in one class and you see those chairs, you don't like to sit on them. It's like, let me show you. I don't know if everybody can see, but it's like, for example, the first model of Ford. If I offer you this car today, I'm so sure that you people will then. Am I right? Yeah. Do you accept it?
I can accept it as a gift, but it's not.
But like, it actually has value because it's vintage, and you can sell it at a very high price because it's vintage. So I accept it.
But your standard.
It's rare to find the cars like
Okay.
this.
It's your money.
Now, what I just want to say like this, when they put out this first generation of Ford brands, it was a sense of luxury. It's not everybody who have that privilege to have access to it. But today, even if they offer many people, they say no. Because today, this is what Ford is producing now. From there to there. So like I'm saying, everything celebrated today, this was celebrated yesterday. But today, it can be tolerated because many of you will say, yes, maybe it's fermented. Am I right?
Yes.
The same thing for, I don't know if you have the privilege to use those phones like Nokia, this kind of Nokia. I don't know if you have the privilege to use it. If I give you, you can take it now.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know that. So can we use it?
I will use it, but I need my smartphone, of course, at the same time.
No, but can we use it to go somewhere, important place, and to pick it to say, yes, hello?
It's more safe, by the way. It's more safe.
No,
It's
now you are talking to a security senses that somebody can steal it. No, I'm not.
No, it's not about stealing. It's about nobody can hack your phone or track you on it.
Okay.
It's not like smartphones.
Okay, wonderful. But today they are in iPhone 14. Okay, so they are more designed. They are more design, they are more decoration, they are all those things. Okay, so I'm just showing you this to let you to know that everything you are seeing around you can be improved. So let me go back to my principle. Always provide high quality services and deliver excellence for the customer. Write it down. Always provide high quality services and deliver excellence for the customer.
High quality?
High quality services. High quality services and deliver excellence for the customer. That's mean when people ask you, please, can you help me do this? Don't just do it because, okay, let me sort it out. It is down. It's like somebody who told me that. You see, in the Ikoyi building, they are cheap. They will say, it is down. This phase of the first building, the foundation, they have done it. But they know that they don't put quality in it. They know it. So don't be like that. Because let me tell you, those people who build that Ikoyi building, they like it or not, the image, the legacy, it is done. This is the way. They have that bad name already. Don't be part of those who have those negative brain. And for that, you have to put excellence. You have to think. You have to read. You have to go online to search, to look for people who do the same thing. How they do it in the highest way. I remember when I was at school, in my 300 level, we have to do an internship, and I was in business management, and there we have to do internship, and I remember that I don't even find any company. I was here in Morocco. I did all my school, all those things here in Morocco. And one guy he told me at that time, you can also go to you yourself to all those companies you want to submit your CV, all those stuff. I say okay, but I asked for one question. I said, this Banque Populaire, we have one bank in Setat, Banque Populaire, is very strategic, and they told me that there's no one they can beat there if you are not Moroccans. And what I said is, I love those challenges. I will be the first. Immediately, and people, my friends say, oh, you think that you are different, you think that, I say, wait and see. And really, I went there, I told them, okay, I'm here, I want to do my internship, but I'm looking for a company. And immediately, the usher of the bank, I don't even know him, but he know me. Because he told me that you are living somewhere there. I am just one of your neighbor. Say what? I don't even know. I say wonderful. I say, well, that is great. The fact that I can have one neighbor who is the usher, that means that I am here already. So you can help me to get this internship. So this is the way that after just a few days after, I was the first employed there as an intern. And I began to work. I worked 2 months with them, practical 2 months of hard work. And after that, can you imagine that one person that they just employed as a just intern, you can also recommend another people. I recommend another girl from UNCG. I don't know if you know UNCG, all those things. All those things, there's the public structure school here in Morocco. Okay, so I recommend her. And despite that, they have many thousands of CV, they took her. She was from Ghana, and she also delivered excellence there. And from there, every year they call me to say, there's now 2 guys. Oh, they are there. Okay, we want you to just pick to challenge them. I did this internship in 2013. Can you imagine the legacy I did there? They want to employ me. I said, no, I want to pursue my master's in international business management. So I have to leave there. The same way, at the end of my master's, we have internship to do. I look for the highest company here, Samir. You know Samir? Mm-hmm. Samir Mohamedia, oil and gas. That's Samir.
That's Samir. I don't know.
Okay. This is the most giant company then here in Morocco. They are in Mohamedia. They named Mohamedia because of that company. More than 200 100 to 200 acres, very giant, refinery of oil and gas. And all my professors, they are professors in very high rank in this nation, but they could not help me to find the internship there. Because there, if you are not in a political realm, and your children, your father is not a political realm or something like that, you cannot find that. I say, I love that. This is where I will do it. And I make it there. I did it there. I did it at Sami. They want to employ me in a league because I found that, yes, I found that many people, they are there, they don't work really much, but they took many higher money, all those things. But I love action, I love many things, I love challenges, so this is the way. But I'm just telling you that it is your choice to deliver excellence. And what you do, what everything you do today shall be remembered one day. So please guys, deliver excellence. Decide it, even at your home, with your parents, with your neighbors, with your friend. Make a distinction. Let them to know you as, you want this thing to be done, please. Go to Noela, go to Amin, go to Vivian, go to Esa, go to them. They will deliver excellence. I know them. They can do it. Okay, something like that. They have to know it for it. Okay, this is like I'm telling you that at the end of this session, I will, if you want, I am employing people right now. I am making recruitment for benevolent, those students who want to learn the business way, who want to learn, who can work with me, and I will train them now. So it is your choice, like I say. Okay, let me continue. Always be in the permanent drive to improve what already exists. I'm just telling you, every problem is a business opportunity. So please, don't be among those complainers. Oh, these things. Oh, this guy. Well, once you see a problem around you, begin to say, wow, this is an opportunity. How can I set up a solution to that problem? So if I have to ask you, many people will report to me many problems, okay? So before we end this session, I want someone among you. We begin our practical task. Your story is to come here, we will see it, we will always, so, and you will share to us your story. To tell us, yeah, I am so and so. I am born in the family of L. You see, my neighborhood where I was, my childhood looked like this. Maybe we don't have infrastructure for water. There's nothing, but I'm playing with my friend. Which kind of playing you we were doing there, and then so and once we are growing up, this is the way we see. We notice that the government, they come to our area, they begin to set up this kind of infrastructure, begin to help us in this development in our area. But today we still finding many gaps, many problems, and this problem I find 1, 2, 3, 4 problems. And really, I have that thirst, that passion, that drive, and I want to solve it. Okay? So, and together, we will find a practical solution to those problems. So, who is the candidate? The first. I need courageous people. I need those who are very courageous. I mean, okay, come. So, clap for me.
Hey all, I'm Father Aminu by name.
Okay.
I was born in the year 2000, 10th of May.
Okay.
I was born and brought up in northern Nigeria, in Katsina State. Among a family of 8. In our house we are 8. We have 3 girls, 3 boys with my mom and dad. So we are 8.
Okay.
So basically, when we are young, we are child, like we used to play a lot in our neighborhoods. I can remember, we play a lot. We do a lot of things. Go to farms, go and play football and everything. So after we are growing up, I start to notice we have some challenges in our area. Number one, I think I noticed our water at that time. Like some houses, they don't have water. You have to go and fetch water with the bucket. I was like, why is it these people are fetching water while our house we already have the water? What's the problem?
Please, 1 second. Please, I just want to let you all to know that what he's saying is very critical. You have to put all those problems on your books, because we have to look at the solution in a practical way now before we end. So don't think that okay, it's just speaking. It's something real, critical, practical way to do our session. Okay, let's proceed.
Yeah, about the water, some houses used to go and fetch water with bucket, and I was like, what's wrong? So I noticed that maybe it's lack from the government or from the structure of the area, maybe right from the before, at the time people get in here, there is no standable infrastructure for the water supply and everything. I think, okay then. I noticed some children don't used to go to school. I was like, why? So I think it's from the government. The government did not provide schools, the land for the school and the infrastructure, the chair and everything. There is not enough of resources about the school and everything. So that's the challenge, the basic challenges I noticed right from there. So, and I have passion for business and politics.
Okay.
Right? I think at the time I was 8, I went to my dad. I told him I want to start business. He was like, what, business? What type of business? Yeah. He said, okay then. I said, I want to start selling recharge cards. I remember that. He said, okay then. But you don't want me to start now. I should focus on school. I said, okay. And I went then. The time I finished my primary school, I want to go to GS1. I now remind him, I said, so I'm now a big boy. I can do my business. He said, okay, then you don't want to discourage me. I can remember he took me. We went to the place they used to sell cards and shackles. He gave me a capital of 10,000 naira. We start. He was watching at looking at me. I think in a couple of months, recharge card, there is no more gain. But in a couple of months, I returned that 10,000 to 20,000. My dad was, wow, that's cool. So okay, I said I want to move further. I said I want to open a small provision store.
That's
wonderful. I say okay. Then that's how we start. I opened a small provision store, and then I was going my business was okay. One challenges or the other. Your neighborhoods, some will collect your goods at credit. Yeah, that's basically.
Write it down. What you say is so critical. He said capital. He talked about mortgage. There was no mortgage. So all those stuff, you have to know that most of the concepts you have to look out. Okay, through these courses. He talked about luggage. you talk about mortgage. Mortgage. You talk about capital. You talk about credit. Those around him. All those things. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I was it. And I'm proud of myself. My dad, usually, he's the one that supports me during that time. So right now, I'm a student.
And today, where is the business?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still working.
It's still working.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm still there in my city. And today, I have invested in poultry farm, chicken and yeah. So
Chicken?
Yeah, poultry.
Poultry?
Yeah, sure. I'm doing that, and
so invest in poultry. Okay. So you have to note also that. So we are seeing. Here who is a student entrepreneur. This is what I call somebody who tried to do something already, and you can also share with us many of the challenges you find in investing in all those things.
Yeah, and I have passion for politics because of what I experienced right from my childhood. Like as I said, our education system, it's kind of, and our roads, our infrastructure. So I want to build a legacy. I want to go into that to see how can I help our society, our younger generation, how can they enjoy the benefit of a good governance. And so that's a little about me. That's my passion.
If today you become, let's say that you are now a president of Nigeria, what is the 3 major tasks you will set up for us?
I think number one, if you want to bring change to your society, you have to change the education system.
First, okay. Right now, okay.
Second, you wanna you have to build a quality of facilities, infrastructure, and everything, so that you can bring foreign investors maybe to invest in your country. When they see quality things, you make your governors to produce, like you have quality. Yeah, infrastructure, and maybe to create jobs to your citizens and to.
Well, I have a question. Do you know why people recommend the foreign investors? Do you ever think about where is the root that we need a foreign investors? Because for me, I can say it's not needed. For others, you say, we need this. But why?
Yeah, I think maybe because we are looking for the international markets. We want to meet the international standards. So when you are locally, you are not gonna, like, international people they will not know you. So maybe that's why we need foreign investors. Anybody that come and invest in your own region, when he went back home, you say, I invested in this social region. It's wow, it's good. You will be known in the entire world. That's why. And you bring markets to your people and your nation and your country.
Okay, Gus, do you have a